Welcome to Easy Gourmet. Once again, we've got some great ladies joining us. They bought a package from me, one of the packages I donated for the Lakes Crisis Center. And if you would be so kind and introduce yourselves.
I'm Mary Beth Mazinski, and I'm from Perm. I work at Arby Communication Systems in the Customer Service Department.
Hi, I'm Joanne Snyder, and I'm a former employee of ACS, and now I'm doing crafts with my husband. And we sell bird feeders that have teapots and made out of coffee pots and lanterns. Anything you can imagine, we can make it.
Hi, I'm Alma Alanese, and I work at ACS Business Customer Service.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Hunt. I work at ACS in the Directory Publishing Group.
Well, we have another great sandwich because it's summer, right? It's summer outside, and if it's not, it's summer inside today. Yes. And we are going to make another great wrap sandwich. And I know I've done some of these in the past, but this one is a turkey, bacon, tomato, and lettuce and avocado ranch. And we're actually going to mix avocado with ranch so that it's not just so heavy. And the two just blend super together. And we're going to show you all of these steps right after these messages. So we're back, and I'm going to put together this wrap, and it's really, really easy. And in some of my past shows, I actually will take a lot of different kinds of dressings or the mayonnaise, and I will fuse them with something else. And this one, I'm actually taking the ranch, and I'm going to fuse it with some fresh avocados. And I actually have them already mushed up and ready to roll. So the first thing I'm going to do is slice a little tomato.
Now, is that a dressing that you make yourself? Or
we actually make the ranch at the Speakeasy fresh almost every single day. It's really popular. And people actually buy a lot of our dressings. Our French is homemade. Our blue cheese is to die for. It's just amazing in our Thousand Island as well.
So you can just buy that from
You can go into the Speakeasy and just buy those anytime you want.
That's great.
So I've got our wrap here, and I like to lay the lettuce down first because if you put the ranch and the avocado on the wrap, it will actually soak in and it'll make it a little more challenging to work with. So we're going to make a nice little bed of lettuce, and we'll put our tomatoes down next. How was your wine, by the way, ladies?
Wonderful. Oh my gosh.
It is, huh?
Now, what was this?
That is a Riesling, and that's a little bit of sweeter wine. Mm-hmm. It's a Fetzer Riesling, and you guys are drinking the BV Tapestry. Is that fabulous. What it is?
Yes.
Reserve Tapestry.
You know what? We were in California last September, and we toured BV, and BV owns several wineries, and one of them, of course, is Sterling, and you probably have heard of Sterling Vineyards, and you actually take a little ride up the mountains, and it's a self-guided tour, and that was phenomenal, and they have some great reserves. But you know, BV has kind of gotten a bad rap lately, and they have had some of the best years lately, and they are just doing an amazing job with their wines. And we got a private, because we buy their wines, we got a private tour, and we actually got a private tasting, and we went back into their each little winery a lot of times has like a bed and breakfast, these big Victorian houses in the mountains that they've redone, and they're just gorgeous. And if you're lucky, you get to stay in them for free. And we stayed in one in Sutter Home for free, and then we went to BV and had a private tasting. We tasted the Tapestry, and that's why I brought it to the Speakeasy, because it's just phenomenal. It's a great full body, robust, smooth, dry. Woody. I mean, it's just great, and I love it. It's one of my favorite wines right now. So anyway, we've got our bed of lettuce, and then our tomatoes, and then we're going to lay that with some nice fresh turkey. That's what we use at the Speakeasy too. We bake off our turkey every day. It's not this deli thin sliced turkey. It's fresh, and then we're going to add our fresh avocados right into our dish. I know it's something.
Now, how do you get your avocado so smooth? Because I know I like my avocado dip, and it's always lumpy.
It's always lumpy. Well, just stick it in a food processor.
Ah,
you know,
that would help.
that will make it nice and smooth. And add, you know, do you make any fresh avocados dip at your house then, or?
Oh no, my grandma does most of that. She's pretty good at it with the pico de gallo and
Pico de gallo.
nice
yep.
avocado dip there for your chips or your tacos.
Oh, nice. Well, you look like you have a little Latin in you. Is that right?
Yeah, a lot actually.
A lot of Latin in you?
A lot.
We actually just did a nice little Latin night last week at the Speakeasy, and that was just wonderful.
My grandma enjoyed it thoroughly.
Was she there?
Yes.
Okay.
We were there, and I took her because I figured she'd enjoyed it, and she sang along with them.
Did she sing with the Latin band? Oh,
yes.
man.
And
I mean,
she just had so much fun.
we had this band called Latin Voices from Minneapolis, and they were so good. It was just something so, you know, just...
It was
you just don't get
refreshing.
in
It was.
In fact,
It
you
was
don't even
very
get it in Fargo-Moorhead. So, I mean, yeah, we had just a blast that night. I'm definitely going to have them back again.
Yeah, she really enjoyed herself a
So
lot.
now we're going to, I mean, definitely the key to this is the sauce. So you want to make sure you get plenty of that on there. You know, and if you want some extra, just ask for some on the side. And then we're going to roll this just like a burrito. If you haven't ever done that before, it does take a little process. And there you have it, just like that.
You make it look so easy.
It's not hard. You know, so we'll show you that one more time, okay? Because this time we're going to put the bacon in it. Huh? We forgot that. Yeah.
That's
And
okay.
then you
We just wanted to see you roll it again.
just roll it just like that. And then we're going to cut that on the bias. And there's the insides of the turkey, bacon, avocado wrap. Isn't that wonderful?
Looks very good.
Any questions, ladies?
How do you pick a good avocado? I have tried to pick them at the grocery store,
yeah.
and there's so many different.
You know, they're really hard to get in this area, but there's a certain time of the year that they're the best. And if you ask Alma's grandmother, she probably will tell you. She'll give you the key on that. But you want it to be not soft, where you're in brown when you actually when you squeeze it, it will be so squishy that it's overdone. So it's too ripe. You don't want that. You want it to be just though a little soft. You don't want it to be super hard like a golf ball. You don't want it to be like that. So it needs to be a little spongy when you feel it. And when it starts getting too brown and too overdone, then it's not very good. And you can just sit your avocados right on the countertop when you get them home and not in the refrigerator to let them ripen a little bit more. So if they're not to that texture. And then you just cut them and scoop out the pit and scoop out the insides and mush them down and add a little, well, a lot of times people add a little tomato to them and a little garlic to them and a little pepper and season them up and little lime juice, yep, and that's your dip. That's your guacamole. I mean, everyone's got their own little liking, little different flair to it, but it's as simple as that. And we serve this with with some chips, or you can actually serve a nice little salad with it, or soup, or anything. And you can get that right at the Speakeasy. You can get the salad, the soup, or the chips. So we're going to grab a little plate for you. Actually, we want a nice little red one back there, Alma. Would you grab one? I've got all different kinds of dishes. We like to set one of them right up like this for height. Stay with me, baby.
Put a little guacamole
Yeah,
in it.
that's all you need to do.
Add a little glue.
That's all you need.
There you go.
There we go. There you have it. And that's what's for lunch today. Thanks for joining us, ladies.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And maybe we'll see you another time on Easy Gourmet. Who knows?
Sounds great.
And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.